Alright, how's it going? I'm Drunkle Titus, and this is going to be Pokemon Red any percent glitchless. So that's basically just beating the game as fast as possible without using any glitches. Although there are some tricks in this run that are like borderline glitches, and I'll get into those when we get there. But there's only like a couple. So I'm just gonna start by setting my settings. So fast attack speed, battle animation off. And I'm going to leave the battle style as shift because I need that for just like literally one fight. So I'll give a countdown.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the start of this is basically just mashing through text. There's a lot of mashing through text. Both A and B can clear text boxes, so I'm just going to be mashing with both of those whenever possible. I'm going to give myself, my rival, and all my most used Pokemon one character names, because text scrolls one character at a time, so that just saves a lot of time over the course of the run. It may seem like a small thing, but this is a long enough run where it is going to make a difference. So I'm going to do the baby strat here, and I'm going to withdraw a PC potion. Wait, did I actually withdraw it? No, I did not. Okay, there we go. Because I do not want to die to the rival fight. It's very important to win the rival fight because you need the experience from it. So, I'm going to pick the objectively best starter for the speedrun, Squirtle, because Charmander doesn't have a type advantage against Brock, so he's out. And at level 8, Squirtle learns Bubble, but Bulbasaur learns Leech Seed. So Squirtle's just going to be better with dealing with Brock, and that's literally the only gym we need him for. So we're just going to pick Squirtle and give him a one character name, and then we'll be good to go. So yeah, A. Everything's just going to be A. There's a lot of A's in this run, but that's no biggie. Technically, I can name whatever I want, but that's just the most optimal thing. So now we're going to get into the rival fight. The rival fight, it usually goes fine, but it can also just completely screw you over if you get really bad luck on what the Bulbasaur does. So I'm just going to start out with... Oh, no. I'm going to start out with Tail Whip. And he growled me, so I'm going to use a second Tail Whip just to kind of minimize how bad this can go. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? I'm just going to... He keeps growling me, what's happening? Alright, there we go, I finally got Tackle. So, that wasted a lot of time, but, and now he's growling again, oh my god, and I missed! This is what I said about the rival fight going very bad. Alright, so I got a crit there. Crits are good because they ignore stat changes. So even though I got growled like a million times, it still did the regular like crit damage because it ignored all those growls. So I'm just gonna keep mashing Tackle. Oh my god, we're just missing all over the place. I'm at minimum attack right now. Nothing happened when he growled me. I'm so sad. This is like such a bad rival fight. Please don't crit. Okay, I need to heal. Because another hit will kill me. So I'm glad I grabbed the PC potion then. Yeah, that was the worst rival fight I've had in like a long time. But we lived. We're level 6. Alright, that was just terrible. So all I can do now is just hope for good luck the rest of the run. I think I burnt all my bad luck immediately. So now I just make my way up Route 1 because I need to get the Oaks parcel so I can move on. Usually, like, I don't want very many encounters. All I need is one encounter, so that after I do the Weedle fight in Viridian Forest, I'll go straight to level 8. So I got no encounters there, but I just need one. Preferably like a level 2 or 3. Level 3 would be nice, because I know for a fact that gets me up to level 8. Alright, so I got the Oaks parcel, and I just gotta head back now. There's no trainer fights on Route 1, so it's pretty nice. I mean, there's only like 3 fights that your Squirtle needs to do in the entire game, not including wild encounters, so it doesn't really matter what your Squirtle's stats are, but like, it's good to have good speed, because going first is a very good thing, and having good special is nice, because it makes the Brock fight easier, because Bubble goes off your special attack. So I'm just gonna kill this Pidgey, because I need the experience from it. And level 3 is pretty easy to kill, it's just 3 tackles. It's not really much to talk about for the start of the run, it's all pretty basic stuff. Right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some extra tiles here, and I'm going to talk to Oak from the side. So, taking those extra tiles on its own is slower, but it scrolls the screen up a little bit more. So when your rival comes in, he walks fewer tiles, and he walks at about half the speed you do. So it ends up saving around half a second to talk to Oak from the side, because your rival moves less, and you don't have to wait for him. This is like the first of a couple of rival movement manipulations we're going to be doing. There's a lot of text here, you just gotta mash through it. Okay, so now we're going back up Route 1 one more time. I don't want any encounters, because I already got the one encounter that I needed to kill. But knowing my luck, I'm gonna get like 8 of them. I think like the most encounters I've ever gotten on Route 1 is 8, and one of them was a speed tie that kept me from running for like 2 turns. Okay, so a 2 encounter Route 1 isn't bad at all. Alright, so now I need to buy some Pokeballs, because I'm going to be catching 3 Pokemon throughout the course of this run. So I'm just going to get some extras, you know, just in case. Oh, 6 should be good. And, yep, okay, so I'm going to do the first RNG manipulation in the run. So, basically, RNG is based off of, like, movement, like the movement that you do. So, you can use very specific inputs to control exactly what RNG you get. So I'm going to manipulate an encounter with the Pokemon that I'm going to be doing the rest of the run with. Hold on. A press there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Okay, so all that movement was to manipulate this encounter with a level 4 Nidoran with very high DVs. DVs being like, it's like IVs in later gens. It basically is the number that determines your Pokemon's stat growth. So, it's going to have, like, very high stats. I'm gonna give it nickname A, and we're just gonna go on our way. So, yeah, this is going to be a very high stat Nidoran, and we're just going to be using Nidoran for pretty much the rest of the run. Like, after Brock, we're just not going to be using Squirtle anymore, except for, like, Surf and Strength. So now we just need to make our way through Viridian Forest and get to Pewter so we can fight Brock. Viridian Forest is very interesting, because all the tiles in here, you see they added flowers to some of them just to make it look nice and pretty, and some of these tiles have flowers in the bottom right hand corner. Having a flower in the bottom right hand corner, it makes it so that tile cannot generate encounters, because each tile is made up of like 4 sub-tiles. Like you'll see each of these grass patches is made up of like 4 different blades of grass. The bottom right tile, the bottom right sub-tile is used to determine what, what the encounter rate is, and the bottom left is used to determine what encounter you get. These were swapped in the Japanese version, which is why none of these tiles have flowers in the bottom left. But basically, it just makes it so there's a good number of grass patches where you just can't get encounters. So now I'm going to do the Weedle fight. I'm just going to tail whip him twice and then start tackling. It should take around 4 tackles. What I prefer to see is String Shot, because he's already faster than I am, so him lowering my speed does nothing. And there's also, if he String Shots me, there's no chance that I get poisoned. So I think one or two more. If I do get poisoned, it's no big deal, because I have an antidote. Okay, one more. Alright, so this should take me up to level 8. And now I get Bubble, so that's very good, because I'm going to use that for Brock. And now I'm going to switch, oh, what am I doing? I'm going to switch my Pokemon out here, so, oh my god. I'm going to switch my Pokemon out because I need to split the experience from the Brock fight, so, I need my Nidoran to start getting levels. So, yeah. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, Nidoran is just very good. Is a very good Pokemon. It's much better than Squirtle is. So, we're gonna go to Brock here. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is, getting an encounter there kind of sucks, because, every tile has a 1 in 32 chance of giving you an encounter in Viridian Forest. Like, the encounter rate is super low. I'm gonna heal real quick, because I don't want this fight to go bad. I'm gonna save. Yeah, alright. Yeah, so getting encounters in Viridian Forest is very rare, but it does still happen. So now we're gonna go into the Brock fight. Basically, all I'm gonna do is just switch out my Nidoran, and then spam Bubble, and that's the entire fight. He's Defense Scroll, okay, that's good. Bubble. So it should take one more. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Onyx. Onyx can be very annoying here. Let's see what he's going to do. So I'm going to switch out Nidoran, and this is going to give him a chance to use a move when I switch out. I'd prefer to see Tackle or something, but he can use... Alright, he used Screech, that's good. So now I can just use Bubble. Alright, good. If he uses Bide turn 1, that can waste a lot of time, because then you just need to stall him out with Tail Whips. Because if you Bubble an Onyx using Bide, oh, that did a lot of damage. If you use Bubble on an Onyx that's using Bide, he will kill you in one shot, guaranteed. So, you have no choice but to stall him out. Alright, Brock just kind of goes on for a while about his gym badge and stuff like that. and how cool Bide is, and whatever. He has to explain like what a TM is, and it's just so annoying. So now I'm just gonna buy some potions, and we're gonna head off to Route 3. Squirtle is pretty much done his job for the remainder of the run, so... Oh, no, not Pokeballs. I want potions. 8 of them, I think, yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Options, and I'm going to change this to set, so that way the do you want to switch your Pokemon option doesn't come up anymore. Because I don't need to from here on out. Alright, so I'm going to fight this dude. for most of these fights, what I'm going to want to do is weaken them up with the Pokemon up with Leer, and then I'll just spam Horn Attack. Because Horn Attack is a very strong move for the level that my Niddo's at. Oh, I keep forgetting Leer is my first option here. So, well, that's basically all I do. I just Leer, Horn Attack, and then I heal when my health gets low. And one little mechanic that you'll see on Route 3 is called badge boosting, where for the way badge boosts work, when you get gym badges, some of them give you specific stat buffs. Like Brock's badge gives me a 9/8 boost to my attack. So the way that works is kind of bugged, where if you get a stat change used on you, like String Shot, it it reapplies all your stats, so it reapplies that 9/8 boost. So every time you get a status move used on you, or a status changing item, you get another 9/8 boost, and that resets when you switch out, die, level up, or I think that's it, just switch out, die, or level up. So basically, like, if I get hit by a String Shot, I can kill these guys a little bit earlier, because I'm doing more damage. Alright, this next trainer I'm going to heal and save before. He's very infamous, not because of, well, both because of the difficulty of his fight, but also because of his text. This is Shorts Guy. Shorts Guy sucks. He likes shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. He has some very annoying Pokemon. He has Rattata that knows Quick Attack, and Quick Attack just does a ton of damage to you. And he also has an Ekans that knows Wrap, and Wrap sucks in Gen 1. It is terrible. Yeah, you see that? 12 damage. Just look at that. I'm gonna have to heal again. But yeah, Shorts Guy is terrifying. Oh my god, dude. Quick Attack again. Look at this. Look at all this damage he's doing to me. Shorts Guy has no mercy. Alright, level 11. So now Ekans, Leer, please don't wrap me. Okay, he used Leer. Horn Attack. Should take one more. Poison Sting. Okay, that's good. So, he can wrap you, and the annoying thing about wrap, which I'm lucky I didn't see here, is, wrap, it takes a turn to get out of wrap. So, like, on the turn the wrap ends, you don't get a move. So, you can get wrapped infinitely if your opponent outspeeds you. They can just wrap you the immediate next turn, and there's nothing you can do to get out of it if it hits. Alright, so for these fights, now that I'm a high enough level, I don't even need to Leer anymore. I just mash Horn Attack. I'm going to use Tackles when I run out of when I can, because I want to conserve my Horn Attacks. One of the good things about, like, now, there used to be, like, runs back before we did RNG manipulation, where you would just, like, catch a random Nidoran and just hope it had good stats. These fights are one of the main examples of, like, why having a manipulated Nidoran is good, because you always outspeed these Cocoon Pokemon, so you can get a hit in before they get a Harden out, and that can just save a ton of time, because Harden just sucks so much. Like, I can hit this guy before he hardens, so I can do just a ton of damage, and then it just saves turns overall. Alright, so he's hardening again, but I can just tackle. No biggie. Alright, so now... Oh, we're gonna talk to this guy. Also, so sometimes I'll even go tile out of my way to do this, but I'm just going to talk to all of these trainers from the side, because if you walk in front of them, the little exclamation mark thing, and like a little jingle plays. What am I doing? Whenever you walk in front of them, So it's just faster to just talk to them. So these are just all bugs. Like, you can literally just mash A through this section. It's pretty easy, pretty laid back. Oh my god. This dude's hardening all over the place. Alright, we're good. So now I learned Poison Sting. Although that's a move that we'll use to like finish off some Pokemon occasionally. But alright, so right now in this patch of grass we're gonna catch a flyer. This grass has a 90% chance to yield something that learns Fly, and a 10% chance to give you Jigglypuff. So I'm gonna tackle this. Yeah, so Jigglypuff is very annoying to get. I got a Jigglypuff like when I was practicing yesterday, and it just sucks. Because it's just annoying, it's a waste of an encounter, and it's so rare that it happens. Yeah, but now I have my flyer. So now I can just move straight onto Mount Moon. So, this split's gonna suck, because Mount Moon has a pretty average encounter rate, but there's a lot of tiles you need to walk. There is a manip to give you encounterless Mount Moon into the one encounter that you do want in Mount Moon, but it's very long and it's very difficult, and I'm terrible at it. The odds of me dropping it are like incredibly high, so I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna go straight through Mount Moon and deal with whatever encounters, whatever Zubats this thing decides to give me. So all I can really do while I'm in Mount Moon is hope that it gives me a Paris. Paris is the one encounter that I do want, because Paris can learn Cut and Dig, and those are very good moves to learn. So I'm just gonna run from all of these. I don't need to fight any encounters. Oh my god. So this game's encounters follow something called the 3-step rule, where you can't get another encounter 3 steps after a battle or another wild encounter. I don't remember where this guy is, and I don't want to hit him. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I don't want to hit any optional fight battles. But I think I remember the way around here. So you can avoid pretty much all trainer battles until you get to the Rocket Grunt. So I'm gonna pick up some items here. I picked up the Water Gun TM, a rare candy, and an escape rope, and I'm gonna be picking up the Moonstone too. All of these things are gonna come in handy, because we're gonna teach Water Gun to. We're also gonna pick up the TM from Mega Punch. We're gonna go out of our way to get that because Mega Punch is really good. Basically, we want the rare candy so that after we're gonna do a fight, and that's gonna level us up to level 16, so we evolve into Nidorino. And then when we get the Moonstone, we're gonna be able to evolve straight into Nidoking. And having this is good, Paris. Having a stage 3 Pokemon, like having a Nidoking this early in the game, is really good. Oh my god, this is doing like no damage. I think like one more tackle. I don't want to horn attack it because like I don't want it to crit and die. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw balls at it. I have 4 Pokeballs to catch this Paris, so the odds that I don't get it are very low. I didn't want to jinx myself there, but okay. We're good. So now I have my Paris. And now we have Mega Punch. So now we're just going to make our way to the end of Mount Moon. We have all the... Well, we need to get Moonstone, but that's about it. Those are the only items we need. Oh my god, I'm getting bodied right now. Ooh, Clefairy. Yeah, I'm not gonna Some runners will do meme runs of like Clefable % or something. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. Like I think Xarion's done runs of like Clefable % or something. Oh shit! Oh sorry. Crap! I almost hit that trainer. You don't want to hit any optionals because your experience is routed very carefully. So hitting an optional can just be not good. I kind of freaked out for a second there because I was supposed to take a tile down, and then it just didn't come out for some reason. So I almost just walked straight into him. Luckily, the lines of sight of some of these trainers is like one tile shorter than you expect it to be. So my little freak out was for nothing. But we're good. We avoided him. Oh my god. Oh my god, I bonked and got an encounter off it. Alright, we're almost there. This is why Moon Manip's really good, and this is why, like, after this run, I'm just gonna learn Moon Manip, because Moon Manip is sick, and it makes it so that you don't get any of these encounters. Another Paris. At least I've had very good Paris luck. Like, there's sometimes you'll go through Mount Moon and you just won't get a Paris, and it's, not good. Because Paris is great. Alright, so I should probably heal before... Jeez Louise, just let me get to the rocket. Please. I'm getting harassed. I'm gonna heal before this fight, because he can mess you up. Alright, so this rocket, I'm just gonna spam horn attacks again. It's a pretty straightforward fight. Spam horn attacks and finish him off with like poison sting. It's a pretty straightforward fight. I mean, Mount Moon, like, after this is like the last of the super scary fights for a while, because a lot of these other fights, you get some pretty OP moves and you just destroy everything, and it's great. Like, after you learn Mega Punch, it's just kind of smooth sailing, and then you learn Thrash, and it's even smoother sailing. Oh good, it failed. Okay, so that brings up another interesting quirk about Gen 1. Status moves like Supersonic there, when they're used by the AI, they have a 1 in 4 chance to fail. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use a rare candy on my Nidoran. Alright, so what I gotta do here is just keep my hands off the controls, because if you press B during this, it runs over. You need a Nidoking for this next fight. So now I teach Water Gun. Oh, that's Bide. Water Gun. We're gonna teach Water Gun over Tackle. And now we're going to use the Moonstone, and we're going to evolve this guy into Nidoking. And then we're going to teach Mega Punch over Leer. And then we'll be ready to take on this nerd right here. And Mega Punch. Alright, and now we fight the nerd. So this fight is fairly easy. It can be a little annoying. Like, now that you have Mega Punch, you can take care of some of his more annoying Pokemon. The only kind of annoying thing that can happen is if you get Disable used on you and you can't use... Yeah, like this. Alright, it failed. That's good. Having Disable used on you sucks, because if they disable, like, if he disables Mega Punch, I just have to spam Horn Attack on these guys, and it just wastes time, and I can take extra damage. What do I want to use on here? Oh, I used Mega Punch again. I'm done. I don't want to waste Mega Punches. Poison Sting, that's what I meant to use. Alright, there we go. That's better. And poison moves aren't really doing that well, that good against me, so I like to see them, because since I'm poison type, I can't get poisoned, and they also don't do very much damage. Alright, now I'm going to take the Helix Fossil, Praise Helix, and we're just going to keep moving on. We do a little bit of weird movement there because the tile that the Dome Fossil is on can't just counter, so it's nice to just take all those tiles that you can. Okay, so now we're going to be heading over to Cerulean, and then we're gonna tackle Nugget Bridge because we need to be a much higher level for Misty. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the Pokemon Center, because every time you heal at a Pokemon Center, it sets it as your hub, and we're gonna be escape roping back here at the end of Nugget Bridge. So it's just nice to have this as our hub. And then we're going to do the first not a glitch trick in the run. So what we're going to be doing is going to the bike shop, even though we don't have the voucher yet. We're going to talk to this dude. He's going to offer to sell us the bike, and we're going to mash B out of his menu. And now we have instant text. So what that room does is that dialogue option sets a flag for text to appear in one frame, because he needs to display his text talking about how cool the bike is, along with his offer for the bike, and it needs to show up at the same time, so it sets that flag. If you press A out of the option, that flag gets unset, but if you press B out of it, it doesn't get unset. So you mash B out of it, and now text shows up in one frame, and it saves a lot of time. So now we have the second rival fight. Pidgeotto can be very annoying here. Oh, no, I did not want to use Water Gun. My second down got eaten there. Horn Attack. There we go. Pidgeotto can be very annoying here. Hopefully we get some good luck. Okay, good. So one thing you don't want to see from Pidgeotto is Sand Attack. Sand Attack just demolishes your accuracy, and for the rest of this fight, I'm going to be using Mega Punches. So, wait, do I Mega Punch here? No, I Horn Attack this. Mega Punch is not very accurate at all, so having Sand Attack on you when you're trying to hit Mega Punches is just so bad. Oh, I think I was supposed to Mega Punch there. Oh well. No biggie. I saved a Mega Punch then, that's fine. Because I blew one earlier when I shouldn't have. Alright, so all this text is just going by super fast. And that's why instant text is awesome. So you don't have to wait for all this stuff to type out. And now we're just going to do Nugget Bridge. So we need to beat all these guys. Ideally, we won't have to heal for the entirety of Nugget Bridge, because when you open up a menu, you lose instant text. So, I Mega Punch here. Yes, okay. So we're just gonna be Mega Punching like a lot of these bugs, because it just kills them in one hit, and that's fast. Yeah, Mega Punch is just tearing through a lot of these guys, but it is not very accurate, so eventually we are going to want to replace it. But we will get a chance to replace it, because towards the end of Nugget Bridge we're going to learn Thrash, and Thrash is just, it's the speed move. Basically, Thrash you use it once, and then it goes for 3 or 4 turns, and then you get confused. So usually we'll just use it on fights where we know it's not going to take that many turns. It's just really good. So we're just gonna keep spamming Mega Punch here. Like, there's really not that big a risk of dying unless we just keep whiffing Mega Punches over and over again. All that really matters in terms of Mega Punch count is that we have one of them after, like, at the end here, because we need one for when we're on our way to Rock Tunnel, because of one extremely annoying fight. But I should be fine, because I've only missed one, and I was able to make that one up. So I should have spare Mega Punches. Yeah, I have 13 right now, and I'm supposed to have 7, like, minimum by the end of this bridge, so that is no issue at all. And we finish it off with Poison Sting, not only to save Mega Punch PP, but because it's a shake move. So what happened there, I Horn attacked Nidoran female, and it flashed. Some moves you'll use on other Pokemon, and then the screen will shake a little bit, and then they'll take damage. That's faster than the flash, so we want to use the shake whenever possible. Oh, I missed. That's cool. I think Horn Attack's supposed to be pretty accurate. We're good though. And now we need to fight this rocket. Alright, this is one menu where having instant text is really good because he just has so many text boxes. We just like, are you sure you don't want to join Team Rocket? Are you sure? Are you sure? So I just like Mega Punch twice, and then this fight's over. It's really easy. Alright. What? No, I missed. What? I missed again. Dude, come on. Alright. So I have 8 left, and so I have enough. I should be fine. Assuming I don't keep missing them. So yeah, you have a lot of spare Mega Punches. So now we're just gonna keep moving on here. We're just gonna take a very specific path through here to fight the easiest trainers. So we're gonna fight this bottom hiker, so we can just use Water Gun and he goes down. This is where it's like really good to have Water Gun, because you can fight these hikers and you can just one-shot all their Pokemon. It's really great. Because, like, going at this Onix with, like, Mega Punch or something would just be terrible. It would be so bad. We're gonna fight this Lass here. And we're just gonna, like, try to stay lower down on the route. Because that's usually where the easier trainers are. Alright, so not really much to say until we get to Bill. These fights are fairly straightforward. We're gonna fight another hiker right here. And I've been able to keep instant text through all of this, which is really nice. Not having to heal is good because it saves you menuing, and you get to keep instant text. So we're just going to use Water Gun on all these rocks. It's pretty straightforward. Then we're going to Mega Punch this Machop. Oh, crap. I used the wrong move. But I'll just play that off as intentional because I'm in red bar now. So, One good thing about Red Bar is the beeping sound that you're hearing, it plays over Pokemon cries. So you can act before the cries have finished, and that saves a lot of time. Like, you'll see it towards the end of the run. I'm going to intentionally get Red Bar and just carry it through, like, a huge chunk of the run. But it saves, like, about a minute and a half in just the end section. Having it in other parts of the run is incredibly good. What am I supposed to do on this? Mega Punch? Okay. Yes, I can act before the cries completely finish. I think the most extreme example of this... Oh no. The most extreme example of this saving time... Please don't kill me. Okay, good. One of my inputs got eaten, and I used Water Gun instead of Mega Punch. One of the most extreme examples of... Alright, what am I getting rid of here? Water Gun? Yeah. Yeah, well, the most extreme example of Red Bar saving time is Lorelei, because Lorelei is a Jinx, and Jinx's cry is like legit 3 or 4 seconds long, and you can have Jinx dead before its cry even finishes coming out with Red Bar. It is amazing. Alright, we're gonna talk to Bill. Alright, so since I had to go through the learning a movement, I lost instant text, so we're gonna get it back when we go back to Cerulean. Yeah, but now that we have Thrash, these fights are gonna get very straightforward and very free. Alright, so now we have the SS ticket, so we can go on the SSN, which is important because that's where we get cut. So now we're going to heal the full. Actually I think 74 is fine. We don't need it, like, actually full health. Where's my rare candy? Candy level 24. And then we're going to get out of here. So, Gen 1's weird, because there's some buildings that you can just, like, escape rope out of, and it's really dumb. But, it's fine. I'll take it. So now we're just gonna get instant text back. Because instant text is quick. And now we're going to the dig house. Why did I go around the building? What's wrong with me? I'm out of it today. But yeah, now that we finished there, we can go up here through the dig house. We can fight this rocket. And you literally just need to Thrash. Thrash just trivializes so many of these fights. It's like so nice. Karate chop, yeah, no big deal. So I didn't even have to reselect a move, it just thrashed instantly. And now I thrash this Drowsy, and he dies. And now, like, because I have instant text, I got the TM before the jingle came out, so I was able to close that text box. And now we're just gonna go into Misty's gym. Now we're high enough level. So we're gonna go around this dude, and we're gonna fight this this swimmer here, and we're just gonna thrash. And then we're gonna fight Misty, and then we're gonna thrash. I mean, the Misty fight is easy in execution, but I'm gonna save before it because you can get messed up pretty bad. It used to be a lot harder. It used to be like a straight up just a crapshoot, but now it's really easy because normally, like before the manip route, it was very rare to have a Nidoking who was. Okay, so I lost instant text because of that, but that's fine. It was very rare to have a Nidoking who was faster than Misty's Starmie, and Starmie can do a ton of damage to you. But now, it's like you're guaranteed to be faster than Starmie, so you can just... There's a lot fewer concerns. So now we just thrash and pray. Yeah, so it's gonna take 2 hits. X defend. This might not die. Uh-oh. Okay, I got 4-turn Thrash. That's good. Getting a 4-turn Thrash there is great. You have a 50-50 chance to get a 4-turn Thrash. Otherwise, it's 3-turn, and I would have gotten confused there, and that would have been really bad. Because having an X defend there isn't ideal, because then Starmie is like practically guaranteed to live Thrash, and you don't want that. Okay, so I'm gonna re-get instant text, and then we're just gonna skedaddle on over to Vermilion. Oh no, what am I doing? We need to go through the dig house. I don't have cut yet. So we're gonna go get cut right now. We're gonna head to Vermilion. So we're just gonna cut through this house and then make our way down. This is a pretty just straightforward trip, so it's not really much to talk about. So if you have anything to say, Cloth, you can go ahead. Except like right here, I'm just gonna do a jingle skip when I pick this up, because my name is quick enough and I have my name's short enough and I have instant text, so I can close the box for picking up that full restore before the little jingle plays, and it's nice and speedy. Oh no. This is the last like random encounter I need to get, so from this point on we're just gonna be repelling. Oh wait, why did I Mega Punch? Why was I mashing? I'm supposed to Thrash here. I still have enough Mega Punches though, I think. Yeah, I just need 1 Mega Punch for the rival fight. So as long as I don't do that again, I'll be fine. Yeah, so these fights you can just thrash them. Having Thrash right now is so nice. It's one of the reasons Nidoking is so good for the run. His moveset is just amazing, and he has a very diverse move pool, so you can just teach him a ton of stuff. So now we're gonna buy some repels, because we're going to need repels for oh, Mart's right here, for Rock Tunnel. So sell the rest of these Pokeballs. Oh, what am I doing? No. I have the Nugget from Nugget Bridge. I'm gonna sell that. And now we're gonna buy 3 repels. Actually, I didn't even need to do that yet. I could have done that after the SS and, but that's fine. So we're just gonna get on the boat, and we're just gonna make our way to the rival. We don't need to go into any of these rooms. So this rival fight isn't too bad. You just use all your good moves, and it's really just easy. So we take to the far side of this room here, so that way he doesn't have to walk around us, so that saves some time. It's just another rival movement manipulation. So we're gonna horn attack this Pidgeotto because we don't want to get like if we try to Mega Punch it, we could kill it in one hit. But if we miss, we could get like sand attacks or something over and over again, and that's just not good. We are gonna Mega Punch the Eradicate though. And then from here on out we can just thrash. This Kadabra, it's not that bad right now. It can get very annoying because and scary. Usually they're fine because we outspeed them, but they're very quick and just annoying to deal with. I don't know. I can't even hear my game audio right. I don't know if I'm in red bar or not. I'll be able to tell at the next fight, but oh yeah, I think I wasn't supposed to go to the mart before this because now I don't have instant text anymore, but that's fine. That's no big deal. Alright, rub his back, and he gives you cut. Oh no, I talked to him again. Okay, so now that I have cut, I have no other need to be on this ship, so I can just go. And then I'm going to do a little bit of menuing, and then I'm going to go to Surge's gym. And I'm going to do the second manip that I'm going to be doing this run. Which is a very, very useful manip. Basically, Surge's gym, the way that works is there's a bunch of trash cans with switches in them. And it's basically random. Like, there's a pattern as to where specific switches can appear. But it's random what pattern you get. So it's just a guessing game. So basically, manipping the cans makes it incredibly predictable. Oh, what am I doing? So here I need to teach Bubble Beam. Swap this with Repels, teach Cut to Paris, and teach Dig to Paris, and then we're good to go. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. So now we're gonna save reset, and we're just gonna do this. I should get this. This is a fairly easy manip. So if I mess it up, I'm going to be a little embarrassed, but hopefully we'll get it first try. What? I didn't get it. Let's try that again. So I think I messed up my A press at the end there. It is quicker to just try again than to attempt to do the guessing game. So this should be good. What? Okay, I guess we're just gonna play the guessing game then. And I'll just like save scum if it gets bad. This is terrible. I'm gonna save, and then I'll just reset if I guess wrong. Nice. Okay, I haven't had this manip like fail me this often, but cans are terrible. That's the main thing. That's why this manip is so good. but I messed it up. It's because you have to buffer your A press for like right when you're going for the can. What? Alright, it's got to be in top left then. The way cans work is the first switch can only be in specific cans, and the second switch can be in either an adjacent can or the top left. So, I'm gonna go check top left. Yep, there we go. So now we're gonna... Oh, I almost ran into that guy. Now we're just gonna save, and we're gonna fight Surge. Oh my god, that took way longer than it should have. Oh, this fight's pretty easy. We just one attack and then just thrash, and it's not bad at all. Okay, so I'm 9 red bar. Oh, crit him, that's nice. Pikachu. Shoutouts to Fat Pikachu, the homie. He's a lad. Okay, yeah, now I'm in red bar, because my Thrash came out immediately. Thunderbolt, but it doesn't matter because I'm ground type. And the fight's over. Alright, now I'm out of red bar. That's too bad. At least I think I am. Alright, so now we're gonna talk to the dude at the Pokemon fan club, and this dude is to Rapid Dash like Proto Magical Girl is to Magnemite. He loves his Rapid Dash, and I wish I had instant text for this. His favorite's Rapid Dash. It's cute, lovely, smart, amazing. Oh, he loves cuddling his Rapid Dash. Yeah, this dude goes in about Pokemon, but he gives you the bike voucher, so it's very important that you talk to him. So what am I doing? I can just... This is another house that I can just dig out of. Alright, so now we just get the bike, do a little bit of menuing, and then we're on our way. The bike is great, because it has great music attached to it, and it also doubles your movement speed. So, that's pretty sick. We're gonna... and then we're gonna teach Thunderbolt over Horn Attack. And we're good to go. So now we're just going to make our way over to Rock Tunnel, and this is the fight that I referenced earlier. What am I... No. One tile more. There we go. This is the fight I referenced earlier. We're having a mega important. This is the trainer formerly known as Forturn Thrash Girl, where before Mega Punch was routed in, the strat for this fight was to use Thrash and pray you get a Forturn. Because... Oh my god. Oh my god, it was because of that. That's the reason why. Because... Of course I had to miss, so I could highlight why Thrash was so important. I'm gonna heal now, because being paralyzed is terrible. I'm mad I had to burn my full restore. But, oh no. This is terrible. So basically, you need a move that can kill Oddish in one turn because it has Stun Spore, it has Sleep Powder, and at the time, Thrash was the only move that you had, so you had to risk a 4-turn to kill all 4 of the Pokemon. Then Mega Punch got routed in, and that was no longer an issue, but I missed, so I got Stun Spored anyway. I almost got Sleep Powdered too, that would have been terrible. Please, no. No! I woke up immediately. Oh my god. How did this outspeed me? Whatever. Cool fight. So we have to fight this dude here, this bug catcher. And this is pretty easy, we just bubble beam and thrash. I mean, we have plenty of health now. Normally, I would either try to get red bar before Rock Tunnel, or do a strat to get red bar in Rock Tunnel, but now that my health is so high, I can't even attempt it. It would take way too much time to get red bar in Rock Tunnel. And that was another example of trainers having just slightly smaller than you'd expect field of view. And this section can be a little tricky. I should probably like save at some point, because I've hit optionals here before. So I might save like in the next room or something. I'll save before I do my next rappel. But yeah. You just have to navigate in the dark because you never pick up flash. Because picking up flash is slow. So you just have to kind of learn your way, visual cues and stuff. Dude. Oh, I was a tile further down than I thought I would be, so I walked in front of him instead of talking to him. But that's fine, because I'm supposed to fight him anyway. Alright, so we have 3 more trainers we need to fight. Talk to her. Come on. I hate just being one tile off, because I can't tell in the dark. So you just have to, like, mash A, and if it doesn't talk to someone, then you just try again. So this is a fight where, like... Alright, so that Oddish has a chance to live Thrash if you get a low roll, and then it can just, like, stun you or something. So that's why burning your full restore early can be scary, but it didn't matter, so I'm good. Alright, so I'm gonna save here in case I mess up my movement. And then use another repel. I should be fine on my movement though. I was practicing it earlier. Yep, okay, we're good. So, I was supposed to use a repel before this guy, but that's fine, I'll just use it after. So this guy's pretty easy, you just spam bubble beam. All the rock dudes, all the hikers are very easy because you just spam one move. Crits, this is an example of a time where crits will waste time, because Bubble Beam was going to kill him anyway, so basically all I get is just the crit text, which is slower than not having crit text. Alright, this is the last trainer we need to fight in Rock Tunnel, and all we need to do is Thrash. Thrash is such a good move. So I don't even have to reselect anything, it's stupid powerful, so I'm just going through everything. It's very easy. And now we're done with Rock Tunnel. So now we're going to make our way over to Celadon so we can do a little bit of shopping. We're going to fight this gambler. One thing that I think is pretty funny is these guys in in Fire Red and Leaf Green are, instead of gamblers, they're gamers. I think that was pretty funny. And I don't know, it just always seemed off when I fought these dudes, and then I played this version for the first time and I was like, oh, that makes more sense. Alright, so now we just take the underground path over to Celadon. Okay, good, I got that turn. I don't want to hit any of those trainers. Oh, now we're gonna get on the bike. This is gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna start, like, inching forward because I don't have an audio cue, so I need to pick up this elixir. But I don't know where it is because it's invisible, so I knew it was somewhere around there. And now we're just gonna go over to the Celadon Mart and we're gonna do some shopping. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, so we're gonna buy... Is this the dude? Oh, no, this is the dude. TM07. So this is Horn Drill. Horn Drill rocks. Horn Drill is awesome. And we're gonna buy some super potions. And some super repels, 10 of them. These 10 super repels is like, that's all we're gonna need for the entirety of the run. Now we're gonna go upstairs a few more floors, and we're gonna get a Polka Doll. So Polka Doll is an item that lets you escape any battle, and we're gonna use this for a very important trick. Wait, I did buy it, right? I thought I might have hit B by accident. Okay, no, I did get it. We're good. Now I need to go to floor 6. Get a soda pop. Oh, whoops. I got the fresh water. That's fine. I need to get both of them. As long as I don't give the wrong one to the girl. Soda pop, okay. Because soda pop will give me the rock slide TM. And fresh water I need to give to the Saffron City guards so they let me in. Is this the right dude? This is not the right dude. This is the right dude. I need to talk to this dude because we're buying some X items. We're gonna buy 11 X accuracies. X accuracy is a busted item. 2 X specials and 5 X speeds. Good. That should be everything. Now we're gonna go back down to the first floor. And we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go get Fly. So Fly is, oh, what am I doing? Fly is a very good move because it lets you go anywhere you've been before, so it makes backtracking a breeze. So this is like, I'm pretty sure this is one of the areas in the game that's actually slower to equip bike, and you can just walk there. Alright, so now that I have Fly, I have a fairly big menu right here. So I'm going to swap my second item with Super Repels. Teach Rock Slide to Nidoking. Oh, whoops. Forgot I was still in Paris. So we're going to teach this over Mega Punch. And we literally just need Rock Slide for 4 fights. Then we're going to use a Super Repel. Swap this with X accuracies. Teach Fly. to our Spearow. And then we're going to fly to Lavender Town. This is another area where it's slower to equip bike. You can just walk over. So now we are going to do the rival fight, which isn't really that bad. So the entire reason we need rocks, it's not for this, it's for the next couple of fights. We need to fight some channelers, and they have electric, oh no, not electric, this is electric. They have ghost Pokemon, and we don't have any good moves to deal with ghosts. If Nidoking could learn Dig, this wouldn't be an issue, but he can't. So, we have to use Rock Slide. As soon as we're done with those fights, we're going to teach Horn Drill over it, and we're just going to use Horn Drill, because Horn Drill is sick. So we're going to Bubble Beam this, and then we're just going to Thrash. It's a pretty straightforward rival fight. Alright, so you might be wondering why tower now, because I don't have the Sylph Scope, but you'll see when we get to the top of the tower that we have ways around that. Ways that are technically not glitches, yeah, you'll see when we get up there. So now we're going to be doing these channeler fights. Just need to remember the correct way to get around here. Okay, so I'm gonna fight this person. And I'm just gonna spam Rock Slide here. This part in like a PB attempt would be kind of scary because ideally I would have red bar in this section, and Rock Slide is like 90% accurate, so if you miss, you could just die. But it's fairly safe here because we're at very high health. So we're gonna get this elixir, and then we're just gonna keep moving on over here. Grab an elixir here. And then this floor, you get a free heal. So even if I was in red bar, you get a free heal. There is a way to avoid this, but the way to avoid it involves fighting someone with a Haunter, and I don't want to do that. Haunter is scary. It's a spooky ghost. So there's two channelers on this floor. You just use Rock Slide for each of them. It's pretty straightforward. Alright, so that's one down, and now we just have our channeler fight. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. So it's just a bunch of Ghastlies. It's no big deal. These are the last ghosts we're gonna see until we fight Agatha. And Agatha is a very annoying fight. I'm not looking forward to it. Alright, so we're gonna get this rare candy. Is there any setup I need to do first? No, there is not. Okay, so usually you need the Sylph Scope to get out of this fight. However, the people who programmed this game assumed that the only way you could successfully finish the fight is with attacking moves, and those are disabled when you don't have the Sylph Scope. But you can still use items, and you can just use a Pokédoll there. And Pokédoll will let you escape any battle, and it flags the battle as won. So, you can just escape that fight and completely skip having to do the Celadon Game Underground. And that's the community has ruled that not a glitch. I'm dumb. That is just intended use of Pokédoll. Pokédoll was meant to let you escape battles. So what's wrong with escaping the Marowak ghosts? So now we just need to fight these rockets. It's pretty straightforward, like a lot of the fights in this. Well, this fight you just spam Thunderbolt. The first one I used Bubble Beam because I'm dumb and I hit the wrong... I hit up a few times. This one, we can't kill in one shot with any of our moves, so we need to use an X accuracy and then Horn Drill. So now's a good time to bring up how busted X accuracy is. X accuracy is crazy because the way it works is once you use an X accuracy on a Pokemon, that Pokemon skips accuracy checks for... Oh, I forgot to teach Horn Drill. Uh-oh. I knew I was forgetting something. But, yeah, the Pokemon skips accuracy checks for the rest of the game. I mean, not the rest of the game, for the rest of the fight. So, this is no big deal because I have full health and I'm healing afterwards anyway. But, I skip accuracy checks. So, it's impossible for moves to miss after you use an X accuracy. Even if you have, like, Sand Attack or Flash used on you, you can't move. Alright, I'm gonna teach Horn Drill now because I forgot to earlier. I can't believe I forgot that. It's like one of the most important things to do. There we go. We don't need Rock Slide anymore. We don't even need it for this fight, but it's important to have. I'm making so many dumb mistakes in this run, oh my goodness. But I still think I'm making decent enough time. Thunderbolts. Yeah, we just use Thunderbolts and Thrashes for this fight. It's pretty easy. And then this... Oh. Okay, I meant to use Thrash there, but I guess we just YOLO Drill. I can't believe that hit. Horn Drill is 30% accuracy, and I wasn't supposed to use it there. This is the sketchiest run I've ever done. But, yeah. That was not supposed to be used, and it shouldn't have hit. Although none of this matters. None of this attack, none of the move PP I use, or none of the damage I take. Because I'm just going straight to Celadon after this, and I'm going to take the center. And taking the center is important because Celadon is a very good hub for the rest of the run, so we're going to be using that as our warp instead of Cerulean. But now we have the Poke Flute, which is really good. Fire Repel's effect wore off. So now we're just going to fly back to Celadon. Oh. And we're going to take the center here. And then we're going to take care of Silphco. So this is where the fights are going to start getting tricky again, because Silphco, like, it's assumed we did the entire Celadon game corner and probably beaten Erica at this point. So it's assumed that we're a much higher level than we are right now. So these fights are going to be a little tricky, and they're going to start requiring some setup. But, yeah, so we got to give this guy some water. But yeah, we should be able to handle these fights pretty well. So now we just go into... I am one row too high. Oh my goodness. Forgetting my way around Saffron. Okay, so... we're gonna take the stairs up to 5F here. And the route we take through Sylph is actually fairly... well, not fairly recent. It's a more recent addition to the route. We're gonna pick up an elixir there. Yeah, but it's a more recent addition to the route because normally we would have gone to 10F to fight an optional trainer, but we skip that optional now, and we're gonna go back to 10F after we finish Sylph, so we can pick up a bunch of goodies that are up there. And we need to fight this dude. Oh my god, he did 1 damage to me. But yeah, see, the SRROC is like way stronger than the stuff I was just fighting. So it's good that Nidoking is just such a beast. So we're gonna take this teleporter immediately back, because over here we have the card key, which is extremely important because you can't get to the end of Sylph without it. Then we just have to take this teleporter right back. We can open this with the card key, and we're good to go. So we got 1 more card key door. And now we're gonna do, this is another important piece of rival movement manipulation. Tile up there. So it's weird because we took an extra tile, and we're gonna have to take an extra tile walking down. But had we not done that, he would have had to walk all the way around us, which wastes just like a couple seconds. So moving up there just saves a bunch of time. So this fight, I need to, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. X speed, and then drills. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, this is where Horn Drill. So like now that we used X accuracy, I can just mash the A button, and it's like no big deal, because it is impossible for me to miss. Thanks to X accuracy. So I can just mash the A button, it's so free. And this is the main reason why I've been picking up all these elixirs, is because you can only use Horn Drill 5 times, so you need a lot of PP restoring moves if you want to keep using it. And you do want to keep using it because it's a guaranteed one-shot, and it's guaranteed to hit. So I'm gonna use, I should use Elixir, yeah. So now we're gonna fight this rocket here. Oh, he got the exclamation point even though I talked to him. That's really dumb. But whatever. Okay, so this Keybone can't do too much to us, so we're gonna set up on him with just an X accuracy. Yeah, he uses a Leer, and now I can just one-shot him with Bubble Beam and drill just Pokemon. Because like this Drowsy I couldn't really kill in one hit with anything else. Same with this Marowak, so that's what's good about Horn Drill. Like, for the most part, you're going to be outspeeding pretty much everything else in this run. So, like, that's another important thing. One-hit KO moves will only work faster than the other Pokemon. So, that's another reason why outspeeding Pokemon is so important. Because not only will you be able to land your, so being super fast. Alright, so the odds of this thing doing anything to me are slim to none. Yeah, he used Focus Energy, he always does that. So that's free, he's dead. Yes, we're gonna use 2 drills, a Bubble Beam on the one thing that it'll kill, and then we're gonna drill again. Like, this Rhyhorn will die to Bubble Beam. I mean, even if it didn't, I'm nowhere near red bar. So, it would take catastrophically bad luck for me to lose this fight. Actually, no, it's not even possible to lose this fight, never mind. Like, there's a couple of fights in the Gen 1 games that if you play them right, it's impossible to lose. Like, Sabrina in Yellow, it's impossible to lose that fight. Alright, no, so what I was about to dig out, and I remember I still have stuff to do. So now that I beat Sylph, all the rockets are gone. And I didn't pick up the Master Ball because I don't need to catch anything. But now I'm going to go up to the 10th floor. Because the 10th floor has a lot of really good stuff. Like, it's a jackpot, the kind of stuff that I can find over here. So we have the TM26, that's Earthquake. Earthquake is really good. And I believe we just dig out of here. Yeah, so now we're gonna do the, alright, so Earthquake is an incredibly powerful move. And, it's a stab move for Nidoking. So that stab is a same type attack bonus, which means that if you use a move that's the same type as your Pokemon, then you get a boost to your attack. What do I need to swap with X speeds? Alright, Poke Flute. So now I just play the flute, and I'm gonna run away from Snorlax because I don't need him. I don't need to fight him, I don't need his experience. I'm gonna save before Cycling Road because there's a chance that I just mess up my movement and hit one of the cyclists, and I don't want to do that. So let's just save in case I mess this up. What? Okay, no. I'm supposed to pick up a hidden ring, but I messed up. So I think I lose my repel now, but that's fine. Yeah, I was one tile to the right of where I needed to be the entire time, so... And I don't want to fight any of these cyclists. I hit a wild encounter. That's fine. That's gonna happen. Whenever you save and reset, when you have a repel active, you lose your repel. There we go, I got my rare candy. So now I can just, like, move out of the way. And now I'm not even holding anything, you just kinda... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Hold on, where's the elixir? I need to pick up this elixir. Where is it? Oh, is it down here? It's a PP up now, elixir. And yeah, it was down there. I was just being dumb. I was looking for it way too high. But that's fine. Now we just roll on down here. Nothing can really stop us. Nothing can really catch us either. And now we're in Fuchsia City. So now we are going to do a little menu in here. We're going to teach Earthquake to Nidoking. We're going to teach it over Thrash. We don't need Thrash anymore. Because Earthquake is way stronger. And we're gonna use PP up on Horn Drill. So that way we can use it more. And then we're gonna bike over to the Safari Zone. Oh, wrong tile. You can go around those cut bushes, but I think it's slower, so I'm just gonna pay up to get in here. And we're just gonna head on over. There's a couple of important items we need to get in the Safari Zone. Such as this full restore. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. What am I doing? I'm taking all these extra tiles, oh my goodness. Alright, my repel wore off, so I need to use a new one. I took too many extra tiles there, so it wore off before it usually does. You want to try to use the super repel before your current one wears off, so that way the text box doesn't come up. This movement's kind of weird. So we got the gold teeth, which we need to give to the warden. I tried pushing right so many times there and just didn't come out. But yeah, and now we have... Oh, room? What? Was I supposed to use another item? How do I not have room for this? Oh. Too many potions. I'm gonna get rid of my potions. There we go. I'm usually not supposed to have that many potions, but I wasn't healing. Now we're good. So I can walk out of here and just dig out. So now I can just fly. What am I doing? I could have just pressed up. We're gonna fly back to Fuchsia, and we're going to go to the gym. So this gym's pretty easy. It's just all these jugglers who want to be ninjas, and you can just Quake Pokemon. Pretty simple. Earthquake is just super strong. Alright, I'm concerned. I'm gonna Thunderbolt this guy. I need to be taking damage. What? I paralyzed him. No, dude. Oh my. He never does that. Disable, no, hit me. I need to take damage. Thank you. Dude, I'm blowing all my Thunderbolts. You know what? I'll wait until the Hypno Dude. I'll save before the Hypno Dude, and I'll just use my take damage strats there. I need to be at very low health going into Koga as part of one of the strats that I'm going to be doing. I could have Thunderbolted Kadabra. What am I doing? But yeah, it's very important that I take damage, like a lot of damage, from, like before I get to Koga, because of a... Oh my god, I'm so dumb. What do I do here? When's the last time I saved? I might just have to fight this dude. Oh no. I'm not supposed to fight this guy. I was supposed to take a step right, but my right input just didn't happen. I'll just have to kill his Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not supposed to fight this guy, but I think I can back it up. Yeah, I'm just kind of making stuff up on the fly right now. This is gonna mess a few things up, but it's no big deal. Actually, if you could hit me, That's good. That's the kind of damage I want. Yeah, I'm getting way too much experience right now. Well, I use rare candies after this. I should be fine. Okay, that's no biggie. You just wooed at me. I appreciate that. Okay, so I think if I take a little bit of extra damage on the drowsy here, I should be fine. Because the lower health I have going into Koga, the better. Oh my... I have to reset now. The odds of that happening are incredibly low. Drowsies are very slow, and crit chance is tied to speed. So I have to redo this section. Because you can't die. You can't afford to die. Everything is routed out extremely carefully so that you don't die. And I don't have my... This run just went to garbage real quick. Alright. I should be able to do this section better then. There, I got the PP up. Okay, I should be able to do this section with less issue now. But yeah, that's why it's very important to not hit optionals. But I needed to do risky strats like that. I could have just one-shotted that dragon Quake, but I didn't want to because I need to be at low health. Because otherwise, you do a strat later on that saves a ton of time. And you have to be at low health. I'm gonna save before I go into Koga's gym, just so that doesn't happen again. I'm gonna toss all of these potions now, so I don't have that issue anymore. No. Yes. What am I doing? I need to be on my bike. Alright, back to the Safari Zone. Take 2. This time, hopefully with less flubbed movement. Wait, no, I was mashing A and B. I need to just mash A. This is one of the sections where mashing A and B to get through text quickly can be bad, because if you hit B on an option, it'll count as no, and that's not good. So now we just redo this little section. It's no big deal. Alright, so use a super repel there. So like this time I used it before before the repel ran out text box came up, so that saved a little bit of time. Oh, I don't want... No, I picked up the TM by mistake. I gotta toss it. I am flubbing so much stuff right now. Oh my goodness. If this run PBs, I'm gonna be upset. Because it has a chance to, because my PB is hot garbage. I mean, I can still PB if I do, like, really well from here on out. Stop making dumb mistakes. There we go. Alright, so back in Fuchsia. Back to the gym. I'm gonna save so I don't mess this up again. I've never used so many safety saves in my life. Yeah, so this time I'm going to play it a little smarter. I'm going to Earthquake these guys, and I'm going to Thunderbolt the Kadabra. So that way because the Kadabra is capable of dealing out much more damage. And like I said, I need to take damage. Oh my god, he's using Recover. Please just Psybeam. That's all I want. Thank you. That is good. Okay, now you're dead. So that's the damage that I needed to take. I'll save before Coca just to be safe, just in case the strat doesn't work. But it should work now. Assuming I don't make another really stupid mistake. I mean, all of my runs of this game have had at least one really dumb mistake. So... we're gonna fight this dude. And we're just gonna Earthquake. We're getting to the point in the run where everything's like fairly straightforward. If this Hypno dies in one hit, that would be nice. If he doesn't, if he could put me in red bar, don't kill me. Okay, that's really good. That worked out fine. So now we're finally doing the Koga fight. And the strat I do for this fight is pretty unique. Whoa, this fight's... oh, what happened? So this fight, like, it's pretty straightforward the way we execute it, until we get to the last Pokemon. So I'm just gonna Earthquake his first 3 Pokemon. Just so I can just get them out of the way. And then I'm going to need to, since I'm starting to run low on PP, because I haven't restored it in a while, I'm going to use an elixir using. And then, after I use the elixir, something that, if I was lame, if I was a loser, I would try to pass this off as unintentional, but what's about to happen is very much intended. He's gonna use self-destruct, and it's gonna kill me. But it's gonna kill him too, and since I have other Pokemon, I win. So what's gonna happen after this? This is where I want it to die. Now, because after this, I'm going to... Alright, so now that alright, so before I go on about that strat, I wasn't able to get his TM there, because bags in Gen 1 have a specific capacity. So my bag was full of 20 items, so I couldn't, what am I doing? I couldn't fit his, TM, so that saves time, because the make space for this text is, faster than, the whole, like, story he tells you when he tries to give you Toxic. Alright, so we're going to... use Super Pill. 3, 4, 5, 6. Swap this with X Specials. We're gonna teach Surf to Squirtle. I suppose we'll teach him Strength while we're here. Get rid of Tackle. And now, here's the whole reason we wanted to die. We have 3 rare candies. Rare candies revive Pokemon in, like, any Pokemon game. So we're gonna use 3 of them to get us to level 43. So now we're stronger, we're at level 43. We're also at incredibly low health, which means we have Red Bar. So we're gonna stay in Red Bar pretty much until the Bruno fight. So for the rest of practically the rest of the game, we are going to be at low health, and that's going to save us a lot of time. Oh, no. That's what I wanted. So now we're just gonna head over to Cinnabar. So in Cinnabar, we're gonna tackle the mansion because the mansion has some goodies in it. It has the secret key, which we need to get into Blaine's gym, and it has the Blizzard TM, and Blizzard is really, really strong. So we're gonna want to teach that to our Nidoking. So we're just gonna make our way through here. And that guy can't see us because he has, like, super low line of sight. Same with this dude. Is this the TM that I want to get? That's a Carbos, isn't it? Oh my god. Picked up the wrong item. Oh no. Yeah, so I don't want that Carbos, I want the TM. I forgot which of these item balls was the TM. Oh no, I want to go down the stairs here. Oh yeah, this is the way I need to go. This is the, so this guy, he, like, can't see me, no matter what I do. That's pretty funny. So, press this switch, just walk around him, because he's not going to look at me. Walk all the way around here. Walk past this dude. It is so easy to dodge trainers in this game. What am I doing? I need this. So we're gonna get this switch here. The repel's effect wore off. Should I use another super repel? I'll just wait until the end. We're almost out of here. So I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to use more than 2 in here. And I can just run away from this stuff. My repel management has been very whack. What? Right before I grab the ball. No. I'm getting bodied. But yeah, so I'm in Red Bar. No room for items. What? Oh, I still have my antidote. Don't need my antidote. I do need the secret key though, so now I'm gonna teach this to my Nidoking. Over Bubble Beam, so we don't need Bubble Beam anymore. And then we're just going to, I believe, dig out of here. Alright, so now's the boss rush part. We're going to be taking on all of the... We put them off for this long because now we're just, like, brutally overpowered, and we can just sweep. So I'm gonna take on Erica, because Erica's free. I'm actually gonna save before Erica because there's a chance a blizzard will miss, and if that happens, I die. So I'm gonna fight this person first. So now I can just put red bar to use here. And just act right before my cry finishes coming out. It's super easy. So many safety saves, oh my goodness. And now I just fight Erica. So you can even take out most of Erica's Pokemon with Earthquake at this point. You don't even need a super effective move. So we can save Blizzards, which is nice because Blizzard also has very low PP. And PP management is important. So take out this Victory Bell. And then we'll just Blizzard the Tangela, because Tangela won't die to Earthquake. And then we'll Earthquake Vileplume and we're done. So now we're done with Erica's gym. And we're gonna take on Blaine and Cinnabar. And then... oh. I guess my bag's supposed to be full. But, for some reason it's not, so... oh, I was supposed to teach... Blizzard before I picked up the secret key, that's why. No, I don't know why I'm walking. I need to... no, fly to Cinnabar, there we go. And I'm gonna take on Blaine's gym. No. My cursor wasn't on the bike for some reason. Alright, so this is the nerd gym. You need to answer a bunch of questions. So if you want to talk or anything during this, like, off, you're fine, because this is just answering questions for a couple minutes.
Alright. I'm going to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about Take This, the organization that we are benefiting with this event. Take This's main mission is to inform the gaming community about mental health issues, provide education on different disorders and prevention techniques, and reduce the overall stigma around mental illness. This helps people in the gaming community suffering from mental illness by letting them know that they are not alone in their struggles and there are treatment options out there to help. And I do also want to briefly plug one of our donation incentives, which is coming up pretty soon. So the next run is going to be one of the racing games from Super Monkey Ball. However, we haven't decided on the game. They were just both so good we couldn't pick one, so we thought we would let everyone else decide. There's a bid war between playing Super Monkey Ball 1 and Super Monkey Ball 2, which is currently tied up. So anybody could make it happen and pick which Super Monkey Ball game we're going to be doing right after this in about half an hour.
Yeah, so get in donations for that. You get to pick which one. It's pretty cool. Alright, so the only thing to explain about these questions is that you notice I'm not scrolling down to select no for some of these questions. Like, I didn't scroll down to say no, TM28 is not Tombstoner. That's because if you press B, that counts as saying no. So I was just mashing B through that. I'm gonna save before Blaine, because Blaine's scary. Because I have to do some setup on his first Pokemon.
I was totally paying attention when you called on me to read donations, and I was not just playing Smash. Totally.
Nice. Yeah, I'll play you eventually. And I
One
will
of these
win.
days, we have to have our
One of
grudge
these-
match.
We have to. Oh, alright, I love when Blaine does this. So, oh, I was supposed to Earthquake there. Uh-oh. But, what happened is, his Growlithe used... I could probably Earthquake Ponyta. His Growlithe used, Super Potion on the first turn. You're normally not supposed to be able to do that. but Blaine can, so that's pretty cool. He can just super potion at full health. It's pretty nice. And that just guarantees you don't get hit. So that's Blaine's gym. Pretty easy. Alright, so now we're going to dig out of here, and then we're going to bike over to Saffron, and we're going to take on Sabrina. Sabrina is normally pretty scary. Well, she used to be scarier back in the days of no nips, because you weren't guaranteed to outspeed her Alakazam. Oh, come on, open. There we go. So, her Alakazam is terrifying, and it can kill you in one shot. But now that you're guaranteed to outspeed all of her Pokemon, it's pretty easy. And then you can just walk around all these trainers. Top left, bottom left, okay. So this shouldn't be too bad, unless I Gen 1 miss Earthquake. I haven't talked about Gen 1 missing, because it hasn't happened yet, but the way this game handles accuracy is whack, and 100% accurate moves have a 1 in 256 chance of missing. So if that happens, I'm going to be very mad. But it shouldn't happen, it's very rare. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, so all these guys are gonna die, and then we're going to dig out of here. What I'm gonna do here is, you can dig out anywhere in the gym, and it has like that long spinning animation or something, but if you dig on the tile, on the teleporter tile here, it gives you the teleporter tile animation, so it actually just saves a little bit of time. So now we're just going to fly to Viridian, and we're gonna... So now that this gym is finally unlocked. This gym can be pretty scary, so I'm going to save after this dude. This dude's kind of free. But, this dude I just have to Earthquake. The next guy is the scary one, the Black Belt. Black Belts are not fun. Because, I'll explain as I'm saving. But, basically, actually, I'll explain now. The Black Belt, one of his Pokemon you cannot kill with... Well, two of his Pokemon you need to drill them. You can't kill them with anything else. So, you need to set up, and his first Pokemon has Karate Chop, which is practically guaranteed to critical. So if he crits you with Karate Chop, it's over, and you need to try again. He kills a ton of runs. Yes, it's Machoke. If I get Karate Chop, I'm probably dead. Low kick. I can live that, yeah. Okay, so he's dead. That was really good. I'm saving a lot of time over PB now, because my PB died on Black Belt. Like, it died on Black Belt like 5 times. It was pretty hilarious, actually. So now you just drill. So what I'm going to do here is, it may seem slow what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the gym, and then I'm going to come back. But, you could take the spinning tiles and make it all the way to Giovanni, but the spinning tiles are so slow. Like, the animation they give you takes forever. So instead, you can just reset the positions of these trainers, and you just walk straight to Giovanni. So I'm going to use an elixir, and I'm going to save. And then I'm gonna fight Giovanni. So this shouldn't be too bad, unless I miss Blizzard on the last Pokemon, and then I might die. Or if he lives Blizzard, then I also might die. But for the most part, this shouldn't be too bad. This fight's worse in yellow, because his Dugtrio has, well, actually, no, never mind, because his Pokemon have, like, a lot of really strong moves, and they're way higher level than you. They also have Fissure in yellow, but Fissure is fine because you outspeed them, so it doesn't even work on you. Alright, now we'll just Blizzard him, and we're good to go. So that's Giovanni's gym. We now have all 8 gyms. Alright, so now we're going to do the last rival fight before the Elite and then we make our way through Victory Road. That's another spot of time save for me because my Victory Road was terrible. Use Super Repel. We're gonna bike. I think I am. I do have an extra Super Repel, which is nice if I mess up the movement coming up. But actually, wait, no, I don't have an extra. Never mind. Alright, so I want to come at him at the bottom here because if I go at him, if I take the top of this road here, he'll walk up to the spot I'm standing in, and then that's just extra tiles. So you just want him to walk as little as possible. So this fight is incredibly free because he has what's called a good AI. So good AI is your opponent spams super effective moves because that's obviously what you want to do, but it doesn't distinguish whether or not those moves do damage or not. So Pidgeot, the only move it has against me that's super effective is Psychic type Agility. And Agility spam is completely useless, so it just spams Agility, and I can set up, and then everything dies. It's pretty funny. There's some other Pokemon that do that, like one of the Dragonairs at the end of the game, one of Lance's Dragon will do that. It'll just spam Agility, and I can set up an X speed, or an X special, I think. So you can just set up, and then you outspeed everything, and it's completely free. Yeah, so no big deal. Alright, so now we're gonna head over to the Pokemon League. I was practicing the movement for this portion because I messed it up so badly in my PB, but well, not this portion, but the Victory Road portion. The Victory Road is also pretty laid back. You can talk about whatever you want during that, because, why am I not on my bike? Because it's just a bunch of boulder pushing puzzles.
Alright. Is that now?
Yeah, you can do it now until I get to the... because
right.
It's just movement.
So... I'm just gonna plug some things that are happening later today. So coming up, we still have the Super Monkey Ball Bid War. As of yet, there's still been no lead changes on that, so that is still anyone's game. Then we've got a Race of the Girl and the Robot, which is a really cute indie 3D platformer with lots of fun glitches. It's gonna be really awesome. Then this evening we have Hat in Time, Super Metroid, Mega Man 1, Iconoclast, and Final Fantasy V. It's a really, really good schedule for this afternoon and evening, and I'm really excited for basically all of these games.
Yeah,
I think that's about all I've got to say.
Alright, well, there's not really much else to talk about here, because victory is pretty straightforward. Unless I mess up, in which case everyone can just laugh at me. But,
How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
That's pretty good.
Other than the Koga split, this run's been alright. That
I mean,
Koga split was just terrible.
They can't all be perfect, you know?
Yeah. At least this part's going pretty well.
Have you played that new Pokemon thing at all? What is it, Let's Go Eevee?
I have not played any of the Let's Go games. The only games I have for my Switch are Smash and Breath of the Wild.
That's very understandable. That's very valid.
Alright, so this boulder push here. This one's weird because like if you push it in the wrong direction too many times, it's impossible to complete the puzzle and you have to enter the area. So that kind of sucks, but we're gonna super repel here. Go above this dude. That bird up in the top, that was just Moltres. He's just big chillin' over there. But we don't need Moltres.
Where we're going, we don't need Moltres.
Oh yeah, we don't need the Master Ball either, that's why I skipped that. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a dumb 2-frame time waster here called Swag Boulder, like that. When you do Swag Bouldering, you turn frame push the boulder, and the dust comes up. It shows up like facing you, like this. So just completely detached from the boulder. It's a pretty fun trick. That's pretty much all there is to do in this section. The rest of it's pretty straightforward. You can do turn frame interactions with some other stuff, like you can talk to Oak on a turn frame, so you can do Swag Oak, you can do Swag PC, you can use a PC on the turn frame. It's pretty funny. I'll try to do it again here. Oh. And this is the last boulder pushing.
Is there like a speedrunning Discord for this game for people who are interested in like getting into it?
Yes, there is a speedrun. There's a Discord for it's just Pokemon speedrunning in general, so it's every game. All generations, including side games like the Let's Go games, Mystery Dungeon games. I think it even has Pokemon Ranger. So there's you can find it, like I can find a link for it and post it in chat after this run or something. But it's got a lot of great information and a lot of really helpful runners.
That's awesome.
Alright, so now we are at the Elite Four. I'm gonna buy like 2 full restores. 'Cause I'm scared. Alright, let me just make sure I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I almost goofed. I need to deposit 2 of my Pokemon. I'm gonna keep my flyer with me because of the strat that I'm gonna do on Lorelei. So I'm gonna be depositing this A, and I'm gonna be depositing Paris. There we go. So I want to keep my flyer with me because I want to exploit how ridiculously stupid Lorelei's AI is. So the Lorelei fight is just completely free because Lorelei also has good AI, but she also has another quirk where on the second turn, she will use a status move always. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch in my flyer and I'm gonna sacrifice it to Dugong. So Dugong's gonna use like a roar or something. And then Dugong's gonna use a status move. Alright. And then the only status moves that Dugong knows, Growl and Rest. And since Rest is a psychic, it's super effective against my Nidoking. So it's gonna use Rest, and now I set up and I can just spam Horn Drill. And the rest of the fight's completely free because it just blew a turn on using Rest. So Lorelei is pretty easy. I'm gonna save before Bruno, but I'm not gonna heal because I want to keep Red Bar. Because I just want to finish this up quick. Alright, so that, see how Jinx's, I'm pretty sure Jinx's Cry is still going right now. Jinx's Cry takes forever, and that's a big reason why having Red Bar is so good here. Jinx's Cry is just absurdly long, and you can just skip all of it. It's amazing. So, do I want to elixir here? Oh yeah, I need to elixir. I'm gonna elixir and then save. And then we're gonna take on Bruno. But I want to keep Red Bar here. But the thing is, I need to do some setup on this first Pokemon, so I just need it to not kill me, and I'll be good. This Onyx could just do something dumb. That'd be really nice. Don't kill me. Okay, we're good. Now I can just spam Horn Drill. Okay, so, like, my defense is high enough where I can just tank a slam, it's no big deal. And now I can just Horn Drill everything. The real scary fight is the one after this, Agatha. There is no good strat against Agatha, and risking Red Bar in Agatha is suicide. Like, it is... if you go in with Red Bar to Agatha, you are going to die. Because all of her Pokemon have, like, status moves, and, like, they can confuse you, they can put you to sleep, and they can just deal a ton of damage. So, going in at anything other than full health is very ill-advised. So I'm going to full restore and save before I fight Agatha. Because she's scary. Full restore. So I'm out of Red Bar now, but I can possibly get Red Bar back at Lance. Save here. Save the game, okay. Oh yeah, she's also really in love with Professor Oak, and it's kind of weird. But, that's no big deal. Okay, so what I want to do here is I need to do X Special. Confuse. Oh no. No, I don't need to use another item to... What do I need to do? I want Earthquake here, that's the play. Earthquake, Blizzard, Earthquake. Please. No, dude! Come on. Dream Eater, but I'm not asleep, that's good. Oh my god, come on, dude. Earthquake. Alright, good, I snapped, so I should win now. Yeah, that's why that fight can be so bad. Gengar gets a free turn at you turn 1, and it can just it's not fun. So now we're just gonna Earthquake. We'll just spam Earthquake for everything else, and then the fight's over and we move on. And Lance isn't that bad. Well, Lance can be bad. It depends on what Gyarados decides to do. Because Gyarados is going to lead with... Lance has good AI, so he starts with the Gyarados. Gyarados is going to start with Hydro Pump. We're going to set up with an X Special, and the X Special will allow us to tank Hydro Pump. But, unless it crits. If it crits, we die. If it doesn't crit, we get put into Red Bar. So that would be preferred. What do I need to do here? I think I'll super... No, I don't need a super. I am going to Ether Hornedrill. Oh, my repel wore off. I didn't save. Oh no. I should have saved. Let's just hope that he either misses Hydro Pump or doesn't crit me. So I just need to X special here. Please don't kill me. Oh, he missed. Okay, we're good. So I Thunderbolt him. Okay, yeah, this is pretty good from here on. Thunderbolt, Blizzard. And then I'm gonna X speed on the next one because the next one, this one knows agility. And it's just going to spam it because it has good AI. And I want to be able to outspeed his other. Yeah, so now I can just Blizzard. And now I'm going to Thunderbolt this Aerodactyl and then Blizzard Dragonite. And we have one fight left. Yeah, so Lance is done. I'm gonna save here because Champion can mess you up. You have to set up for 2 turns, and he has 2 turns, so he has 2 turns to kill you. Although I think at this health I should be fine, there is one thing he can do to kill me, and that is crit me with Sky Attack turn 1. So as long as that doesn't happen, we should be fine. This is the last fight of the run. Also, side note, I love the Champion music in Gen 1. It is so good. Alright, so now I need to set up with an X accuracy and an X speed. Oh. Alright, mirror move, that's good. And animations get turned on. Alright, double mirror move, that's good. And I win. He can't do anything to stop me now. So this is pretty much the end of the run.
Just let me know when to smack the timer.
Yeah, timer's gonna stop on the fade out of after Oak rates your Pokedex. So after I win the fight, and then I go through the Hall of Fame. So I'll let you know, but it's coming up kind of soon. I just need to mash the A button. It's impossible to lose this fight now. So I can't miss, and I outspeed everything. Like, this team is, like, really solid, but, it just can't do anything to me. Like, it's funny. And Venusaur dead. It's over. Yeah, so this is probably not PB. Like, I hope that this is not PB because this was a terrible run. But, I finished it. So, I mean, that's good for marathon standards.
Yeah, we made it to the end. It was real cozy. That's what counts.
Yeah, I like cozy runs. Just sit back, relax, enjoy some Pokemon. I just gotta mash through all this text, and then we're pretty much done. And I finished before too. Nice. Alright. So now we're in the Hall of Fame. And this is one of the main reasons that we deposited other Pokemon earlier. Had I not deposited them, and that takes more time than just putting them in a box. 'Cause now I only need to see two of these instead of 4. Alright, so now 207 in game. So Oak's gonna rate my Pokedex. And time.
2:19:29.
Yeah, that's not PB, but that's 3 minutes off. But had I not messed up the Koga split, I probably could have PB'd that. But that's no big deal.
All right.
But yeah, that's Pokemon Red, any percent glitchless. I got to show off what I wanted, so that's fine.
Awesome. Coming up next, we have Super Monkey Ball by Commander. We will be right back with that.